All right, so you've collected data. Your whole table should be full. I've still just got these 4 examples that we're going to use. But we're going to make a line graph. And this line graph would take a long time to make because there are a bunch of entries in this. We've got 40 different pieces of data. So in the professional world, people don't draw a line graph by hand. That's something we really do to help ourselves understand how line graphs work. So what we're going to do is use an actual piece of software to make this line graph. So you've got a couple of tabs open. I want you to have your tides collecting data sheet open. You should have not turned that in yet. You've still got it open. And it should have all of the phases of the moon that you observed in the top, and it should have all your data from every day that we did. So there's 10 days here, so you should have 40 pieces of data that's showing the water height. And if I was doing a good job, this would say centimeters as well. And we've just got the first day's data that's going to be available, and we're going to put it into this spreadsheet. And I went ahead and already made this for you, and that's what's in your assignment. There's these blue bars, but we're just going to ignore those. They're kind of waste. And what you're going to worry about right now is this water level column. It's this column right here, column C. So you're going to see that there are 4 entries for January 1st. That's our day 1, 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 7 p.m., and midnight, just like this data table over here. So you're going to put that data in. So our first data point is 2, and I'm going to leave the centimeters off since we're just graphing it. Our second data point is 22 centimeters, so I'll go to the next slot because we measured that at noon. And as you'll do, you'll see that'll start to draw the line graph for me. So I can see that there's a line there already. So let's go back and get our next piece of data, and it's 4 centimeters. So I'll put a 4 in that next slot. And you can see it keeps drawing that smooth line graph for us. And then I'll enter our last piece of data for day 1, and it finished up at 22 centimeters of water level. Okay, so you can see that it's going up, it's going down, and it's going up again. And we have finished that day's data. So you're going to keep doing this for each of those days, and you're going to see a graph develop that hopefully you'll be able to see some patterns in. Now, I also went ahead and put the phases of the moon for each day at the top, but a good way to double check yourself as you put this data in is to look at those phases of the moon and compare them to the phases that you put in your collecting data sheet. These are in the right order for the assignment, so if yours are out of order, you may need to double check yourself on your phases of the moon in your collecting data assignment. Once you've finished filling this out, you can go ahead and submit your collecting data assignment.